in Nigeria is the guy is just giving Nigerians what they want, what they are earning for. Now, I saw a video of him apologizing, shifting blame. The government is helping them to keep on conditioning the people not to know their responsibility, not to ask for what belongs to them, because somebody is giving them alternative factor.
So basically, there was some sort of
be consistent online because I've been traveling. Even though I try to come once in a while, it was not as quality as I would have loved my life to be. Now, Merry Christmas for those of you guys that have not come across my live session in a while now. And I want to thank you guys. I hope you guys are having a great time for the holiday season. But let's talk about Pastor Chris, guys. So if you're joining, thank you for this afternoon. My name is Ben. Once again, we are going to talk for the last few days. I have not really been consistent online because I've been traveling. Even though I try to come once in a while, it was not as quality as I would have loved my life to be. Now, Merry Christmas for those of you guys that have not come across my live session in a while now. And I want to thank you guys. I hope you guys are having a great time for the holiday season. As you can see, I have not really talked about Pastor Chris Okafor. I have not even posted much about it, talk less of even analyzing his issues. But I was watching a video on my Instagram feed today, and I thought, let me just talk about this guy a little bit. Let me gossip about it. I don't have any fact, but what I can see in this Pastor Chris controversy in Nigeria is the guy is just giving Nigerians what they want, what they are earning for. Now, I saw a video of him apologizing, shifting blame to his ex-wife, and also bringing the daughter out on the stage and ask the daughter, which I find completely unacceptable, if he has ever done anything to the daughter live on the stage in the church. There's no way the daughter will confirm anything. For me, this is why I told you that our institution have failed. The allegation that has been laid against the man is a serious one that should be investigated. It is not up to social media to speculate. It's not up to influencers. Of course, influencer can bring forth the awareness of the case. It is the government or institution that's supposed to jump in and kickstart a proper investigation into all of the allegation that has been melted out, especially about abuse that those lady, the daughter, was narrating. Don't forget, I am not in any way saying that the man is guilty. I'm saying that our institutions have failed. Okay? The young lady came out and made these allegations. That is no longer in the hand of influencers. That is not in the hand of Pastor Chris. That should be in the hands of the government. For example, in the country that works like UK, if allegation like that comes up, the police immediately kicked in and they will make an arrest. They will check fact. And then the man will immediately be suspended from his congregation until further investigation is out. But unfortunately, in Nigeria, people are left in their positions and the government literally closed their eyes. Nobody want to check. Don't forget, I am not saying that the man is guilty, because I am hearing those allegations for the first time. What I'm trying to say is that it is not supposed to be left in the hand of social media to speculate. That's a serious, serious breach of trust. We don't have a department in Nigeria. Of course, the lady came on VDM and explained to VDM what she's been through in the hands of the man. We understand. Now, VDM has said it out. It is not VDM that should issue arrest warrant for the man. It should be the government department that protect children, that protect vulnerable, that take allegations like that serious. For example, the police versus Pastor Chris. Not until a girl made a complaint. We still have a long way to go in Nigeria. The reason why I say this is this. Allegation like that should not be left for us, social media, to speculate, to pass judgment. And we have seen it over and over again. This kind of allegation is happening. Now, we talked about Regina Daniel the last time. Regina Daniel accused the husband of domestic violence, a senator for that matter. In that case, nothing comes out of it. As a matter of fact, Regina Daniel have to run out of the country. The man collected Regina Daniel's children by force. By force, like the girl have no choice. That should not be in any way. That is abuse of power. In the case of this Pastor Chris is on the pulpit interviewing the daughter, asking the daughter, if I did this to you, in front of thousands of people in his congregation. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. We don't have institution in the country, and it's unfortunately, it's going to remain like that because the people don't know they are right. They base most of their judgment on emotion. When you have a majority of citizens who base the way they view things on emotional base, the result is always chaotic and disaster. And you're never going to learn anything from it. So I have watched Doris Ogala making a very serious allegation that in Pastor Chris Church, on the ground, he said there was a body there. That's what the lady said. Now, it doesn't have to take anybody to tell the government to take that allegation serious. Without bias, invite the lady, ask the lady serious questions about why she came to that conclusion, what evidence and information she has. Invite the pastors, ask the pastor a question under oath, interview the pastor, invite the engineer that built that building, interview the engineers, put them under oath, and caution them that whatever they say will be used against them in the court of law. Then proceed to go and dig that place and extract whatever is underground. That is what government is supposed to do. That is why we have a government. That is why we have a police budget running into billions. But unfortunately, those budget is being siphoned and they are not being allocated to what is supposed to be used for. That is why when you need police will ask you to buy pen for them, to buy chalk for them, to buy paper for them, to go and print your own statement for them because they don't have anything. In short, police will collect fuel money from you to attend to a case. That is no longer a country. Let us be honest with ourselves. We are not running a system. And unfortunately, people are pretending. Nigerians are like to just do the surface. We are doing the surface. Like a lady who was in a relationship with a man came out and said, I know this man. I know him enough to lay down with him. I am telling you, Nigerian government, go to this man's church, the building of his church, there is a person underneath it. That is a cause for alarm. The lady also say, during the construction of the building, somebody pied there and it was not investigated. If the government are pretending they were not aware as of then, they should be aware now, especially when somebody closer talk. But of course, we don't have an institution. Did they expect VDM to go and dig the ground there? No. So we really have a problem. And it's unfortunately that this is going to continue because that is what the people want. The government is not going to take you serious when you don't know your right, when your right is violated and you think it's a privilege for other people that their right is not violated because you are not speaking out. The lady say, in that church, somebody is on the ground there. He said the buried person inside that ground. That is a serious allegation, guys. You don't need anybody. You don't need anybody to go and investigate it, even if it turn out to be lies. So first and foremost, you will invite the lady and say, listen, the allegation you are making is a very serious one. It's not only going to cause the man a lot of distress, it's also going to cost the state big money to dig the ground with excavators, manpowers. Please, madam, tell us what you know. Put the person under oath. If Doris is lying, Doris will back out. Doris will back out. But don't threat Doris so that Doris will not feel intimidated. Just tell her you're an adult. The allegation you are making is a very serious one. And the government is ready to do something about it. But of course, we need to know that you actually have fact. What are your evidence? Now, once they have that interview in confidentiality, they will also approach Pastor Chris, interview Pastor Chris, then go there and dig the ground. Babalawo people are putting body on the ground. I remember the other Babalawo they arrested the other time in Enugu. Babalawo are putting body on the ground. Pastors, we've had numerous stories of pastors doing the same things. A woman who was in a relationship with a pastor for over 9 years is telling the world, this is what this man does. I know about this building. I know when this building was being constructed. I think that is a pretty heavy allegation that needs to be looked at. The daughter of the man came out and said, this man did not just abuse me. This man basically MO me, tried to SA me several times. That is a serious allegation. But Nigerian people don't know they are right. Now, they allow the government is allowing this story to die on social media because they don't responsible for anything. And we cannot be running a country like this. This is 21st century. Basic protection of children. Now, you see how many topics that I'm diving into now? I talk about Regina Daniels' husband, taking the children from the woman and chasing the girl out. And telling the girl have to go to rehab by force before you see the children. That is an abuse. Some of you are supporting it because you don't like Regina Daniel. It doesn't matter whether you like Regina Daniel. Nobody have a right to do that. Those of you that are supporting Senator Nedi, in that case, what about if your wife is in position of power and do that to you, if your husband is in position of power and do that to you, collect your children and make a very furious allegation, flimsy excuse over you, and then tell you to go to court or to submit yourself for what you call mandatory medical treatment, because the man believe that you have you are on drug. That is not good. Let us begin to talk. Let's use our platform, our social media, to educate our people for their right. Don't allow emotion to make you look at things that are not normal and call it normality, because it's not affecting you. Because what you are throwing out at other people now will come back to haunt you. I am always an advocate of an institution. I am advocate of an institution, because when we have a strong institution, one strong institution is bigger than 1 million influential with platform. Because at the end of the day, the million followers can only highlight a case. They cannot prosecute. They cannot issue an arrest. They cannot do anything. Let us wake up, Nigerians. We are going into 2026 with this kind of mindset. How the pastor have audacity to bring that lady out and begin to ask the lady a question in the public. Did I touch you? And the lady said, no, you did not touch me. And they said, you say it? I said it. Case closed. And the member clap. The member clap. We have a problem in the country. I'm not going to lie to you. And the people of our nations are the real problem, not the government. The government, they are just operating because nobody is asking them for accountability. Now, the story of Harrison that we discussed the other day, up to today, no update. No update. We have done our own part as a social media people to highlight the case, to come out and talk about it, to make sure Nigerians see what is really happening. Then you have another segment of people that think it is okay for Harrison to be negotiating ransom. You see the bias that is going on in that country. I am giving up. I'm telling you, I cannot kill myself for Nigerians because they don't want it. No Nigerian want a little drip of your blood and sweat. I'm telling you, because the people you want to save now, if they have a chance, they will pay you. If they have a chance, they will pay you. Now, it's unfortunately that we are experiencing this kind of problem and travesty in our system. It is very, very sad. I'm not going to lie to you. So in the case of that Pastor Chris, nothing will happen. He still have audacity to come to church. He still have audacity to interview the accuser on the pulpit. He still have audacity, even when they caught him bribing Doris Ogara with $10,000, which he has not come out to deny, for the woman to go and retrieve what she has said. I don't know where we are going in this country, to be honest with you. And then there's so many things we can talk about today. So many things. So many things we can talk about. In the case of Harrison, that we are still on. Harrison is out there celebrating somebody that is facing a kidnapping charges. Is out there. Is out there in the public. Because we have social media users that have turned themselves into a mob of supporting rubbish, even they support their oppressors. Harrison was charged. Charges are read for him. He came out to gaslight his followers. He was out in a party yesterday, and some people are taking picture with him. Because that is how we roll in Nigeria. So nobody take us serious. It pains me when I look at all of this. It pains me that common sense is no longer working. Common sense is not he's a celeb. Somebody that is being accused of kidnapping. People are taking picture with him. And then you have audacity to blame Boko Haram. What is the difference? Well, I'm going to be doing my little that I can do, because I have discovered nobody in Nigeria want my blood. No, nobody. This year, 2026, I am going to a whole different person. I'm going to give to Caesar what Caesar wants. I am not ready to die for anybody. Thank God, this year, God has vindicated me. God have heard my cry. God have showed to Nigerians that I am right. And I cannot be happier more than that. What God has done to me this year, what God has done, I have been celebrating non-stop. Non-stop, I've been celebrating non-stop. Non-stop, because God have answered my prayer. God have exposed the evil men meant for me. I don't want you to be in my position that I was in, because you might not have the strength and the tenacity and the reserve in your heart to go through what I went through last year. You have to really understand. None of you, but for 1 year, I was coming live almost every day. No, you might not be able to do it. Some of you guys are not capable of doing it. If it happened to your husband may not be capable of doing it. If it happened to your son may not be capable of doing it. And the next thing they can do is to drink otapia and say, I am done from this world. But God helped me, I did not do it. When the world come against me, I stood and I used my voice. And few people on this platform came and they hear me. Up to today, the government have not made any statement about that case that we talked about so much last year. They allow social media to persecute somebody, social media to exonerate somebody, social media to do everything. But I prayed to my God, and my God answered me. So I will forever be grateful to my Papa, the Jesus of above. I'm telling you, because many of you guys don't know. Many of you think I'm paranoid. I'm not paranoid. I was traumatized. I was hurt. Nigeria is a place where white is not white. And if you are holding white in your hand and you are saying it's white and you know it's white and 10 people know it's white and 10 of them decided to call it black, you will not have support. But try not to change your principle of who you are. Don't change your principle. I did not do anything wrong. YouTubers, people that have brothers, people that have husband, they will go on social media, begin to tell my story for me. Yes, and you know what? How good God was. Within the same week that Harrison was arrested, the woman who put me out there, Just Adetong, that crazy woman. I have not seen that woman for 1 year. 1 year, I have not seen the woman. Somebody I trusted, somebody that sat where I'm sitting now. But my God is good. My God is good. And may God like this that favored me, may the day the enemy come to you, may that God see you and favors you. Because I went through it. I'm not lying to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I can repeat it over and over again. I went through trauma. The footage are still on YouTube. People are deleting the video. If you go on YouTube now, you don't see my face on their thumbnail anymore. Many of them are deleting it. Because the curses I place on them, it will work. It will work. And I thank people that have apologized to me. YouTubers that have sent me a personal message, that have reached out to me, people that have created a new account and come on my Instagram and tell me, Mr. Ben, please, I am sorry. I say so thing about you. Plenty people. For what they don't know, they were somebody will sit down, carry their phone, make a thumbnail, YouTube thumbnail, and put my face and put blood on my head, physical blood on my body. Some will sit down and make a thumbnail and put handcuff on my hand. Mr. Ben arrested in the UK. Just for view. How much are they paying you? How much are you being paid? How much is YouTube paying you? Are you that? I don't understand. For story, I have nothing in. I have no hand in. Zero hand. Zero hand. Zero part. All my part was that the accused was my friend. And I am not ashamed to call the accused my friend. I say, he's my friend. He might have some scotch for head, but this case, please, let us look at it. Let us look at the story you are hearing from Harrison. I say, let us look at it. This case. And they say, shh, don't talk. So because you talk, you are now an accomplice. I was out yesterday evening. People were coming to me to greet me in my community. They were having I can see them. There was a group. I think it was Zimbabwe group. They talk about my case there. Oh, you know that Nigerian Ben? They say he's involved in ritualist, you know. And one of them screenshot it and sent it to me. Yes. But I stood my ground. And that is why I keep saying it. This tongue, if this tongue costs you, it go walk. If there was an institution, the police would have come out clearly last year and clear me and said, Mr. Ben did not do this nonsense. What are you guys talking about? They didn't. The police kept quiet. Why social media run mad? Harrison was doing everything to destroy me. But today, God, my God, have shamed him. Who is laughing now? Who has their reputation destroyed? It doesn't even have a reputation in the first place. Harrison does not even have a reputation to protect in the first place. I think a lot of you guys don't really know this guy. His criminal history, it is as long as the Bible. If the government that we are talking about, the institution we are talking about works, you see, if the institution works, Pastor Chris wouldn't be able to invite the daughter to the pulpit yesterday. That girl is not protected. That girl is not protected. If you watch that video of that Pastor Chris, that is the failure of that Pastor Chris' daughter on the pulpit yesterday. That was the failure of the government. Now, VDM has spoken. VDM came out and talked and highlighted it and said, this man, The daughter is telling me this man did this to me. VDM does not have power of arrest. VDM cannot arrest anybody. VDM can only highlight the matter, probably abuse the man, but at the end of the day, he doesn't have the power of arrest. He doesn't have the power of persecution. It is the state that have the power. But unfortunately, the state have kept quiet. In short, they arrested Doris. Doris Ogala came out and said, this man. The man called the police and said, police, go and pick this woman up. And the police went to pick the woman up. But the man's daughter came out and said, my papa, they do me like this. Why is the police not picking the man up? Because we don't have institution. We have money. Money decide. And lies and falsehood. Let's dive back a bit into Harrison matter. Harrison was caught red-handed, stealing money, red-handed on a video. Participating in kidnapping, ransom sharing, staging kidnapping case. The same Harrison is free, is walking on the street of Nigeria. Even though, let's even agree he's innocent. Let's agree he's innocent of all this crime, all this allegation. Is he supposed to be free? No. The man, he went into the bush to go and rescue before he stole that money. The man, he went to the bush to go and rescue. Where is the man? Where is the update? Where is the story? Where is the statement from police? Nothing. We're talking about human life. Then you go come look me, when I go come think, say, me and Ona, we dey equal. We know they equal. We know they equal. So, it's very, very important that you know where you are. This life no longer like that. Highest where person go live for this world, 70, 80 years. In short, when you don't turn to 80 self, your body go to struggle you. Make sure you value your life. Stay where you are wanted, not where you are tolerated. In this country, I know I am wanted. I am protected. Nobody will intimidate me. Nobody will say, don't say your truth. I may not be able to see my family every day because I am abroad. But did I come with any family to this world? Did I come with any family to this world? My parents were just a vessel that brought me into this world. They are a vessel. And that relationship that we have with them is as a result of reproduction. So I'm not owning anybody any obligation to come and prove anything to anybody in that country. The country has failed. Don't allow dirty December to deceive you. Beautiful as that orchestra is, if I tell you what is behind those things, it will shock you. So let us, especially my main audience are Nigerians in diaspora. The people that I want to reach out to is the people that have already escaped the zoo. Please, let us change our mentality. Let us not allow the mob mentality of Nigeria to work on our brain. Before I attack Harrison, I have to document all of his sin. I didn't jump into the arena. I have watched this man and I documented it. And I can tell you, I 100% predicted these days. And I thank the Lord for that. I thank the Lord for that. as God vindicated me, it's not man that did it, but I thank every one of you that came on this platform that support rational, that support common sense. I thank you people. But I give glory to my life as well, because what I went through, some of you guys don't even understand, especially the only people that really can see me for who I am is Auntie Falila, Auntie Barrister. These are not even Nigerians. Auntie Barrister is a Nigerian based in Nigeria. Auntie Falila, Mr. Akwaibom from Nigeria, and many, many people from Sierra Leone. Uncle Ekodayo from Canada. Then Doctor. There's so many people I don't know from anywhere. They listen to the story and they say, this man is innocent of all this nonsense you people are putting on him. And they stood for me. They will stay with me till 2 a.m. in the night. And I can never repay these people. I can never repay them. 2 a.m. People are sleeping. I'm shouting on internet because somebody decided to believe nonsense over fact. The most things that it should be easy to investigate was that crime of Andrew, was that crime they committed against Andrew. Easy to investigate. Easy. The easiest case that I ever have to read about is that case. The Nigerians, with their emotion. There's a lady called Mama of Five. Mama of Five, I promise you, you will come on your social media and apologize. Make a video. If you don't make a video, you will bury your pikin when it is time to enjoy their fruit. You go bury your pikin. Anybody who know Mama of Five, make it a good tell and say, I see the cuss am with my tongue. I don't play. That woman, Nazavel from Canada, they turn their ring light on 247, making videos, doing live stream for lie, cheap lie. For what? I don't know. And they are here. They live in the UK. That thing when I talk, I mean Amo, because their plan was to remove me from my children. They did not understand the danger they were causing me when they were doing that to my life. When they were doing that to my life, they did not understand the danger. This was a straightforward case. Where you're supposed to catch Harrison was very, very there. Harrison announced the missing of the girls. Harrison announced the missing of Pastelina and Afiba. Harrison knew about the case. Please. He knew about the case on the 10th of May, 2024. 10th of May, 2024. He knew about the case. He did not speak about it on the 20th until the 22nd of May. On the 21st of May, Andrew was released. See as I go give you 1 minute, I go investigate the matter. 1 minute. On the 21st of May, Harrison knew about the case on the 10th of May. On the 11th of May, Harrison was paid money to talk about the case by the family of the missing girls. Harrison supposed to talk about the case on that 11th. He didn't. On the 12th, he didn't. On the 13th, he didn't. On the 14th, he didn't. On the 15th, he didn't. On the 16th, he didn't. On the 17th, he didn't. Even though Andrew was in prison already, on the 18th, he didn't. On the 19th, he didn't. On the 20th, he didn't. On the 21st, he didn't. On the 21st, Andrew was released. And 5 of his police friends picked up Andrew and said, you are going to Abuja with us. The 22nd, Harrison made the first post. As soon as those officers have Andrew, Harrison made the first post. Red light. Red light straight away. From that 22nd, Harrison talked about the girls twice. The first one, he called their name. 22nd, Harrison arranged Rachel on that 22nd. He made the first post 8 o'clock in the morning. At about 1 o'clock, he made second post. Then he presented Rachel in jury. Rachel was in Andrew's house. Andrew held Rachel for 6 days and torture her and knock her front and back and chain her on the ground. Even the story should make you like, what is this nonsense this guy talking about? Nigerians believe it. Some people are receiving calls on social media, generational curses on their life. They take their hand, go social media, go collect calls that will affect their generation. Rachel said, he entered Andrew's house. Andrew knocked her something on the head, then fall on the ground. Then Andrew knocked her from the front and from the back. Listening to nonsense story. This was on the 22nd. Rachel sent the video to Harrison. Andrew chained her. Andrew no give her water. Andrew no give her food for 6 days. In that 6 days, Andrew asked her to cook fried rice. I beg, just take your imagination and imagine. Andrew is not a poor man. Andrew have a brand new Mercedes parked outside his house. Andrew in the UK has a Bentley, a car that Davido them are driving. He has a Range Rover. He has a £1 million house. So that Andrew will now be knocking a girl, chain the girl on the ground, no shower, no food, no water. I could not see this man that I know in the UK to be this man Harrison is describing. I said, I lie. Say this story no add up. Even with all that nonsense, I was not defending Andrew. I was just like, this story doesn't make any sense. They say you are defending Andrew. You are an accomplice. You are his partner in crime. I'm like, hold on a second. How the man go invite a girl, knock on something for head, they knock on front and back. 6 days, no food, no water. And in that 6 days, the man asks her make you cook fried rice, and the man chop him alone. This is the story they are telling you. Is this story different from the story pastor is telling you that they saw witch flying in the night and the witch entered toilet and appear in Germany? Is that story different? Is the story different from the story pastors are telling you? They're not different. It's the same BS they are telling you. Is it not the same story? Is it not the same story they are telling you? How come they say, the girl can't say, when they release them, it can't run, go enter neighbor house. The neighbor can't call vigilante. Then the vigilante come. Without injury on her leg, the vigilante then chain her on the ground again. That's double chain. Andrew chain her. Vigilante in her bohil that's supposed to help also chain her. I said, this story is acting. It's not even a good movie. This is Harrison that wrote the script. You know, say Harrison and Mumu. Now they write the script. I can't say this story. No, now let me they question the story. Yeah, Daddy Freeze, they talk this story on his platform. You know, question him. You sit down there, they clap hand. Now let me they question the story. People were supposed to question the story with me. They no question them. Nigerians, they kept quiet because Harrison posted it. I said, how vigilante go see the girl again with that cut on her leg, chain them on the ground again? Okay, vigilante chain them. In the morning, vigilante can't make it go. I can't ask him, did you go to the police? He said, when he go police can't tell him make it bring 250,000. I said, Daddy Freeze, are you hearing the nonsense you are hearing? The video is there. I asked Daddy Freeze. I said, Daddy Freeze, are you listening to nonsense? Daddy Freeze, Mugbe. That story alone supposed to buy immediately it come out of the girl mouth. Nigerians, we are judging me. The only person I was there, Jesus, they are ready to crucify me. I said, no, I said, I'm not defending Andrew. But this story is not adding up. I said, this story no, they make any sense. So I can't look Harrison and say, what is Harrison's interest in this case? I can't know. Say Harrison's interest was Andrew's money. I can't call Harrison out. Harrison will phone me. I'll tell Harrison, why are you doing all of this? Are you the police? Why is the police not talking? Why you? Now you announce the girl missing. Now you bring witness. Now you announce Andrew's death. Now you go check Andrew's body. Think, Camo, the kind of criminal where you have to be, that police spy somebody. You travel for 9 hours and go and ask mortuary attendants to bring the body out for you. You are not a family member. You are no government agent. You are nobody. They bring the body out. You take a video. Hey, maybe. Where is this kind of criminality happening? You are not government agent. You are not police. You are nobody. You travel 9 hours to Benue. They carry the body, come out from mortuary for you to make a video and show it to Nigerians. And Nigerians could not still see something is hiding here. They were clapping. On that Daddy Freeze, I look at Harrison. I say, Harrison, I say, in Benue, your friend, Marvelous, called Andrew a big head. He pointed on his body and said, this is the big head. I say, Harrison, you have a cloth that's a human right. And your staff say that and you are laughing. I say, Harrison, what kind of a human being are you? Under the freeze, oh, Harrison say, if I saw Andrew, I would have slapped him. I was like, what is Nigerians turning into? Carnivorous? This man that you went to demand his body from mortuary, he has not been declared guilty in any court of law. Not just allegation. And you say you are a human rights activist. And Harrison case say the case is over. Andrew don't go. If you see Andrew Ocheko on the road again, hold me responsible. Andrew don't go. This is the body. Thank you, Nigerian. Case closed. The two girls, no story about them. Harrison was declaring the case closed. Harrison go interview the vigilante, the fake vigilante that police tried to set up. Not the police, Harrison interviewed them. Harrison then waka go Aba, go identify fake cow. Harrison carry him a money, go buy cow carcass, go put them inside Abo Hill. Go video them saying a human body where they there for 30 days. Why? Why all of this? Why Harrison? Harrison go carry him by himself. Carry Serene. Carry 1 year taxi. Call ambulance. Come, Harrison come carry speaker. Come they play. Wee. Harrison carry speaker like this. He carry speaker like this. He come they play ambulance sound on the video. I observe everything. I say, this guy is a criminal. Nigerians need to watch. I say, this guy is a criminal. Harrison carry motor when no get Serene. Harrison go carry speaker. They play Serene music video, music. Harrison go evacuate that cow. Where Harrison carry and go, I don't know. Harrison can't go tell the family of Afiba to accept that cow. The country and say they don't go accept them. Say what nonsense. Harrison go tell Celine family to accept the same cow. Harrison can't come Daddy Freeze Come say the body when in fine, na light skin. It may be selling light skin. May God. He said, now light skin. Nigerians are not asking. Is Harrison not doing too much? Harrison do the announcement. Harrison bring witness. Harrison announce the death of Andrew. Harrison go identify Andrew. Harrison identify vigilante. Harrison go discover body. Is everything all right? Nigerians, we are not ready to listen. That is when I went on my knee and said, God will shame Harrison. I said, God will shame Harrison and God will shame my accuser. Just under 2 years, God have done it. And from the day I talk about this case, there is no week that go by I don't talk about my friend Andrew. Some of you people, you will deny your mother just for mere allegation of knocking somebody. I no deny my friend on allegation of double homicide. I no deny him. I no defend them. I defend the truth. I no deny him. I posted this video on a Christmas day. Somebody is asking me, will Andrew do this one for you? I don't care. He don't have to do it for me. I chose, he's my friend. I called him my friend. That's it. And he's no longer available in this world to defend himself. And I'm not even defending him. I'm only stating fact. And I'm asking Nigerians to ask yourself, ask your conscience a question. Ask your conscience a question. When I came out last year and I called Harrison Kina, I meant it 100%. Last year, I made a video. I said, if you see Kina and you see Harrison, I say run towards Kina.